Here we are for the new 7.2 Arcadion raid story. So we're going to be seeing where the story continues here. We are going back into the ring to see where the story ends up. Notably, I was noticing when I was doing the MSQ, if you look at the billboards over here, wait for it. There. Arcadian raid symbol with some strange purple figure with eyes in the background, so that's something's going on with that. I assume that's probably the enigmatic president just being evil looking. Interesting that they did put that on the billboards though before you even start the raid series, so there he is again. But yeah, so a little bit of a recap for the story so far. Basically, the Arcadion is a fighting tournament here in Solution 9, where it used to be in the past that they used arcane entities like carbuncles or whatever to fight each other, but it has evolved over time, and currently they use bestial souls to enhance themselves to fight in the ring. We are recruited to basically fight because the person who recruits us, the Lolafel announcer, he saw us fight when defending the city, and he thinks we can be really good at entertaining and uplifting the people at the Arcadion. He says, now's the time when the people need, something to uplift them the most. We agree to help on the condition that some of the souls, each time we win, some of the souls in the system get released. And so that is what that was our incentive for entering the ring. Our first opponent is Black Cat, who empowers themselves with a bestial soul. We beat her, and she's just like, wow, man, how did you do that? I want to see what you're capable of. So she starts following us around, and eventually she becomes our second, who's basically kind of like our coach and scout for other fighters and things like that. And so we get to meet her and her sister, and we learn a little bit more about them. We also learn that she has an older sister called Dawntrail, who, once we beat all the rest of the opponents, appears at the ceremony to become the champion of the lower division. And she says that she wants our soul. And later, when she comes to talk to her sisters, we learn that the Arcadian is actually sus as fuck. And if they continue to use beast souls, eventually that it corrupts them, and they get what's called psychonecrosis, which means that their soul slowly starts degrading. And the sister found this out when she went into the president's office, and that all of the fighters that had assumedly retired were secretly killed off. Their regulators were removed so that and they were basically just allowed to die. So all of the fighters who assumedly retire at the age of 20 have actually been dying. And the sister apparently looked into it more and has figured out somehow, somebody told her she's figured out somehow, that the only way to cure potentially psychonecrosis is to absorb the soul of a very dense soul, which ours counts as such, and that's why she's after our soul. The Lolafel announcer overhears this conversation. It's just like, wow, this shit's fucked. I would have never agreed to do any of this if that was the case. But the president is ruthless, and if he finds out that we know this and we're working against him, we can't just make it public. So what we're going to do is we are going to ascend to the top of the Arcadion, and when we do, we'll get access to the entire Vault of Souls, and we'll just release them all. And that will put a stop to this tragedy, assumedly. So that's currently where we stand with the story. Eutrope is still around as hecked off, but has said she's coming back for our soul. And Yana and the Lolafel announcer guy and us were in it to win it and put a stop to the Arcadion, basically, from within. But yeah, that is the story so far. So let us talk to Yana. Souls under siege. Yana's face lights up at the sight of you. Hey, Kellen. You're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, which is the middle tier, the middle rung of the tournament. But Naomi and I have apparently the higher you send up the ranks. There's lightweight, which was what we started with. Cruiserweight's the midway here, and heavyweight, which Eutrope was once a fighter in the heavyweight category. So heavyweight's going to be the final raid, and the higher up you send, the more powerful beast souls people use. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Naomi and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Naomi being the younger sister, I believe. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. All right, more information. So this is their gym, but I think it's basically just their house. Basement level.
It's good to see you, Cullen. As you may have heard, we've managed to dig up a lead regarding psychonecrosis.
All right. Give me the details. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the lightweight division. Oh, we're gonna give you the recap before our sister, Eutrope, challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree. Those such as Arcadion fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead. Taken by the disease.
Since that revelation, we have looked for alternative ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share.
It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. Oh, she's a little electrope genius. She's learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own.
Oh, Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries.
Oh, Oblivion rebels salute.
I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see.
Did you run into Shale? Shale's the tech wizard there.
Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me.
100% Shale.
She took me to task, scolding me to never do something so reckless.
Powerful people don't want people accessing shit.
When I explained her predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, those fuckers, having also sought to utilize feral souls.
Yeah, from the research station.
Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction.
This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Okay, but we gotta do it on the download. Indeed, it isn't right to leave them ignorant, or it'd be risky to alert them. It would be risky to alert them. I mean, what could we change for them? You know? Like, but maybe they do have a right to know if that shit's fucking with them, right? Like, we don't want to let them continue in a poor state. They have a right to know, but it would be risky. But, you know, we're gotta be open as possible. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Madam warned us, the level announcer, the president doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those who you've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the president's ire by becoming grand champion and releasing all souls in the repository. Yeah, no, I think that would be a lot of ire. But we should avoid getting into his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. Okay, we're slowly gonna gather our little fighter rebel army from those that we've defeated before, as they're barred from fighting for a time. Yeah, just like Yana is. That's why she's decided to become her second. It wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important to tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to your trope, it feels nothing less than personal. Hell yeah. gotta do the best that we can to defend these guys. These kids, honestly, because if they retire at 20, these kids. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Honey, be lovely, alright. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Alright, bring her into the fold. She's busy, as I expected. Yeah, she does a lot of stuff. She's apparently an idol outside of her time and a model. But she's busy as expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. We're about to drop some truths on her ass. Should I, like, I don't know, make myself scarce so you guys can talk about this? Naomi?
I was frightened at first when Oblivion found me, but when I actually met its members, they all turned out to be quite nice.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm in with those guys. They're good folk. Honey manages to balance 2 careers at once. I can't help but admire her. Yeah, idol, model, and fighter. Right, waiting. Hi. So, what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Mm-hmm. Life or death, you could say. So your trope discovered something fucking crazy. Oh, the long shot on the can. My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well?
There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease.
Don't worry, I'm hacking in. We got 2 little kid geniuses. Yuna, you know what? I know a Mamulja that would, Gulja. He would love friends his age. You guys, these guys are, we gotta go introduce them. These guys are gonna be friends.
Please, be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no sign of degradation.
Oh, thank God. So she's safe enough for now. Truly, oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You'll find too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Besides really cool eye color.
Yeah, I was eager to prove herself. She utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease.
Oh, on the threshold. Uh-oh. Oh no. For mercy's sake, Yana. We're forbidden from training with feral souls. Oh no, she was pushing herself too hard. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again. Which means we can't fight in the Arcadion anymore. For the time being. I mean, I'm sure you guys can fight in the Arcadion later down the line. Maybe not with the feral souls. Alright then, I'll retire. Easy. What? What happened? Oh, they're just like, you will? Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. Dude, if somebody comes up to me and is just like, hey, you're slowly dying from fighting, I'd be like, got it. Bye. like, why would she be like, no, I'll continue? Besides, not to draw suspicion. The music is back. Well, I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages. I've never shone so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead now, could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents. And you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all. I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Yes, queen. She's talented. No one doubts your prowess, milady. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. Yeah, I love how they add the theme songs. There she goes. She really has something else, honey. Yeah, dude, I don't think anything's gonna stop her. Woe be those who go against her. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. Whoa. Okay, how is he outside the arena? We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in Residential Radius 911. Yeah, those are the other two in the lightweight division. And our first opponent was Black Cat, and then Eutrope crashed the champion ceremonies. Oh, so that was the last fight. Also, there's a lo-fi track in the gym that you might recognize. Is there? Is it Black Cat's theme? Can I go back into the gym? I can. Try Tails trading entrance. Is it Try Tails because three sisters? Oh no, is this the one in the Arcadion that plays if you go into the Arcadion entrance? Yeah, I think when you're in the Arcadion like lobby, this plays. This is like a chill theme to Eutrope and Yenna's theme. Yeah, M4 and M1, yeah. Cause M1 is also the same beat, but it's different. Soakin' music team, I salute you. They're great with the leitmotifs. Alright, let's go to the residential district. What? This direction? Okay, second area. Praise be for jogging. All right, there they are. Naomi?
I always carry a personal terminal with me so we can check for the illness when we arrive at the apartment.
Oh, okay. Yenna? Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out.
Hello, excuse me. We're coming in.
I don't think we've ever spoken to Brute Bomber. How to voice this man? He was like, "All right, maybe I'll like this. You're all so cute, I can eat you up." He's surrounded by kittens. Oh, and he's with who I think is probably the fighter. We saw some preview images with this. They're just like, look at him. His bad boy image is ruined by kittens. Gentleman. Why they flock to you? It's hardly fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Say what? Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Up he's dumped. Come on, little ones, come to me. Brute Bomber's an animal person. That man there is Eutropes. I mean, that's the champion of the cruiserweight division. Oh. So when Eutrope, that's Eutrope's boyfriend. That's Eutrope's boyfriend, and when she disappeared off the face of the earth because she discovered psychonecrosis, and went to go find a solution or whatever, she just like abandoned the guy and didn't say anything, so he's assumed she's left him. Got it, Yana, got it. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth to him here. Alright, leave quickly, roll out shit. Hi guys, what's up? Your door was open. The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your asses kicked? You're Cohen, an enhanced warrior, yes? Yeah, that's me, don't worry about that. The Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have a chance to meet in the ring soon. Oh, that's his fighting name, the Howling Blade. He's gonna be. We saw the preview, so we know we know which ones he's gonna be if his name is the Howling Blade. Yeah, people suspected based on the colors. The pleasure's all mine, or you'll be Whimpering Blade when I'm finished with you. No, we'll be courteous. The pleasure's all mine. He's a nice fellow. Wait, what are we looking at here? Unless you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Oh, that's what we're looking at here. He's not wearing a regulator. Good job. Good job. Me too. Nice. Don't touch that thing. Don't touch that shit. Never would. Anna and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting at Eutrope's assistance. Oh wait, shit. I switched to the other voice there. Adapting Eutrope's assistance. However, I still use a regulator in battle, like every fighter. Except you. I, didn't know the two of you were friends. Oh, with Brute Bomber? Surprised that a reviled heel like him and I, beloved face like, him and a beloved face like me get along. Okay, so he's the baby face. These are wrestling terms. And yeah, Brute Bomber is the heel, like the villain. Baby face is the good guy. Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit in at any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We'd have likely carried on like that if the president of the Ascension Arcadia hadn't come to taking us in.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, about that. I hope they don't feel indebted to the guy. I don't know if they would believe. If we tell them, they wouldn't believe it. They'd look into themselves when they confront the president. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became the Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Wow, really? Real personality change. Shut up! They don't need to know that. So he's taking on the persona of a heel, but he used to be a himbo. Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadion. To the president. Uh-oh. Anna. Maybe we shouldn't. Not until things That we do. Uh-oh. They feel indebted to him, but man, they don't know that he's actually a lying fucking bastard that's actually using them, and they'll kill him off early. He's probably went off to go look for people down in the lake or whatever, people who won't be missed or things like that. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Kelvin. Till next time, dude. So, what do you want? There's something you need to know. Oh, get ready for this, dude. Ho ho. Oh, God. You think the guy's still eavesdropping? Lois, the president would never. That's what I thought he might. I don't know, man. Maybe think about it. Would he?
I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis.
Fuck. Oh, God. What? That's nonsense. Oh, no. He does seem on the older end if he's closer to 20. Wait, now? That's nonsense. Immediately shows symptoms. Is this happening to you a lot?
As the soul is in a way, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness.
Okay, the soul's in a way loses the connection to the body. What?
The early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until...
The Arcadion means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough. I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight. Oh shit, he was listening at the door. Dude, I fucking told you. I knew it. I was just like, is he still listening at the door? We should have checked. Does he know? Ah, man. He's gonna fight us anyway? We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. All right. Where'd he get these kittens? Is he fostering them? All right. So Busy said, Luna, what street is this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, back to the gym. Back to the gym. Number? I think it was like apartment or sector 911. Why? Does it come up on the map? Yeah, here we go. Residential radius 911, but that's all we know. This one's 914. All right. (911) and well, I don't know if I don't think 911 is the same. Like if we're talking about like 911, the emergency number, I'm pretty sure Japan has a different one. Unless the map names are different in English versus Japanese, I don't think it would be a joke that would track across languages, maybe? I don't know. I always assume this one, 914, was because 9th reflection and then the 14th reflection. I don't know about 911 or whatever have you, but, you know, obviously, like, we're reading into it. Who knows why they numbered it, But, like, look at the floor's got, like, a little rainbow shimmery reflection to it from all the, like, billboards and lights and shit. Anyway. To the gym. All right. Back in we go. Back in we go. Now, Uni?
It was difficult to tell Mr. Fruit his diagnosis.
Yeah, but you deserve to know. Yana? Not only a trope, a brute bomber, too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. Let me talk to my friends about this. I'm sure Raha stays souls or whatever. Not really. We can go to like, okay, Raha sort of stays soul, but there's the that was helping us in the first, the little doggo person lass. I forget her name or whatever, but she was like the very versed on the soul. She might know.
The one that talks like this.
You know, like kind of like that.
Oh my.
That one.
According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data from Orogenic seemed to support this. Though it was only a hypothesis, the research believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment.
Okay, so it's only a hypothesis, so she must have found this research data from Orogenics too.
This isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to.
Alright, lass. She has dedication. For all her searching, Eutrope could only find the one cure. But we have access to outside the dome. I don't know if she's been outside the dome. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else. I can't help but feel she's hiding something. Is she? Interesting. What happened? Oh, is she getting call? Hello? All right. Understood. That was Menem. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room.
Best of luck with your next matches, Miss Kelvin. And please, be safe.
All right, Nayuni.
Please leave the search for a cure to be and focus only on the coming matches.
All right. To the Arcadion. All right, into the lobby. We'll be waiting your arrival. I'm gonna let you into the green room. Oh, this guy. Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was going. I need to decide a voice for him. Oh, these are introduction to the other fighters. Oh, look, it's like little ghosts. Defiant Damsel. Okay, luckily it's not going. Okay. She's a rebel, this one. Let's give her the Brooklyn.
That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color.
Nice art. On the ground, though.
I love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration.
Let's see. The bum boy lass was boisterous blinger.
Mm-hmm. There she is at last. Now the party can truly begin.
Don't give him that kind of voice.
We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. Get down night.
This is the one boss that they showed off in the live letter. Dancing Green. There he goes, dancing his way out of here. So that's our introduction to the two other early fighters, and then Howling Blade is the champion.
Madam,
welcome back. Okay, so I believe the voice we gave him was...
As you have well surmised, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight division.
And in the announcements, though, he has more of like a British accent, but this is what I've given him to begin with. But he does his voice in the announcements, but we'll stick with this.
They are rivals in the Cruiserweight division, and I understand you're already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment, but it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement.
All right. Oh, it's permanently on the ground now. All right, Yana. Wait, hold on. Yeah, see, this is the same song here that plays in the lobby. All right. And the fighters in this division are characters too, eh? But there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. All right. The Dancing King. Dancing Queen. Except for King. Yenna's eyes gleam with anticipation. Ready, are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstarts cruiserweight campaign begin. Are we getting the little intro screen of new opponent? Right? Right. Let's take a look at your first opponent. A new challenger approaches. There we go. A tree frog or something like that, apparently. The verdant reveler. Dancing Green. Hold on. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadion bouts, he treats his parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad. Oh, a toad, okay. He gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You just might be surprised what follows. Now then, go and show that party animal you've got moves of your own and seize your victory in the Cruiserweight division. Hell yeah, fist punch, let's go. Also, hold on, let me also plug in my headset here. All right, cruiserweight now accessible. All right, Yana. I should mention that the ring will be a dazzling dance floor and the crowd is starting to be electric. So soak up the atmosphere, Kelvin, and be the star of the show. All right. Was there anybody that wanted to join me in this one? Did anybody? Oh, Squid's already got the invite ready. Oh, okay. Also, Busy asked if I'm on Windows 11. Yeah, with the new computer, it put me on Windows 11. I'm ready. All right, here we go. Let's see what this fight has in store for us. Yeah, we got our squad here. I'm sure hopefully it will be readable. The fight, I mean. There he goes. The disco dancing guy. Disco dancing bum bun.
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor. Dancing Green.
Soul of the party, king of the dance floor. All right, hold on. Let me also turn up the voice volume a little bit here, just to hear the announcer a bit better.
Are you ready to get down?
All right, here we go.
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Do the hustle. Okay, so this is the right strike. Does he follow with a left strike? Yoshi P showed like the early bits of this fight off.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
2 snap twist. Okay, so this is right. Oh, double right, left. Okay.
We're just getting started.
4 snap twist. Okay, so 4 ones this time. 1, 3, 4. It follows the music. Pull out all the stops with these steps.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Oh, okay, with the colors as well. Oh, okay. Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Except for it was Infernal.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
What does this mean? What? Oh, shit. Are we chasing the spotlight? Did we do it? Maybe I should have watched the guide. This is less readable.
Stuck square.
Okay, so if you don't get it, you get yeeted. Got it. Celebrate good times. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Come on, show me your moves.
Okay, it's going down the line. In sets of 3. Wow. Okay, I gotta wait a little bit before doing that. 4 snap twist. This is with the beat.
Effortlessly dodged.
What a beat.
You're up, dancers!
Ensemble assemble.
Let's turn up the
What?
heat.
They're frogs with
Try to
freaking
keep up
afros. What does this mean?
The fever's taken hold. Can
Is
the
this the
upstart keep up
order
with
that's
dancing
happening? Okay, it's just going down the row.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, okay, it's gonna stay on that side. Got it. Oh, what the fucking no! Oh, it's based on where their hands are pointing. I get it. It's based on where their hands are pointing. Understood.
Let's finish with style. Not bad, but I reckon you've got more in you. Back to it, dancers.
Frog tongue. Wow. Wow. Boxing it in, I guess.
Show us some electrifying moves.
Two snap twist. All right. Disco Inferno.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. And then another box in. Oh, two snap.
Oh no!
Yes,
that was
lights,
too
no
much for
lights?
the challenger.
4 snap. 1, 2, 3.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Okay, we gotta stay in the one that's in the safe spot. 2 snap. No. Whew.
Dancers, take it away!
Frog Ross, yeah.
baby! I feel the fever coming on again! The night's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green!
Okay, left, right, left, left. Okay,
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
left, right, left, left. Right, left. Okay. Right, left, left, right, left, left, right. All right, I got it this time.
Let's finish with style!
What does that mean?
Burning up the dance floor, baby.
Your flawless move have boosted the limit gauge. Oh, okay. We got a bonus for doing the dance perfectly.
Come on, show me your moves.
That means we can limit break, right? Okay, yeah, we're limited breaking.
What? Too soon.
Oh no, I'm okay.
We're just getting started.
2 snap twist.
Moving, baby.
1, 2.
Amazing. They clearly anticipated that attack.
Woo! All right. What a fun fight. Be interesting to see what the Savage will have in tail for us next week. KO.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
I love how he's encouraging us all the way too. Dancers, get ready. And most of his mechanics are song references. All right, let's give it to our fellow healer. And then
It's all over.
I guess we'll
Until
need on
next
this loot. I don't know what I need in particular. Let's just do a round. We only can get one, right? So we'll just YOLO and see what we get. All right, the Hollow Helm. Okay. Yeah, only one. Yeah, only one. This is the new wing. Savage will ask you to do all the dances correctly for tank LB. At least that's your bet. Would they really ask for everything correctly? Maybe. Maybe. As a body check. All right. Yana? Well fought, Cowan. With this victory, you've proven yourself a force to be reckoned with in the cruiserweight division. Complete. All right, Art at War. So this is going to be the Lalafell. Yana is ready to introduce your next opponent. Yeah, I figured we probably didn't need anything on White Mage, so go for other jobs. All right, I'll just YOLO sweep need across the board, and whatever I get. I'll look into the glam. We can look into the glam after this. I can see what the glam looks like. I forget. I know they previewed it on the website and in the patch notes and stuff like that, but we'll take a look-see-peeksy. All right, Yana. Right then, let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. And here's our next opponent. All right, with the pudding, right? This is the pudding, the slime. A fighter who lives and breathes art. All right. I think I heard Limit Break, and that is like a rap. She uses the ring as her gallery, Sugar Riot. Before coming to the Arcadion, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or by those imitating her style. Okay, we've seen graffiti before. The graffiti artist of Solution 9. I'm gonna have to look at the lyrics for this layer because it's going too fast for me to understand. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, so it is pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change to reality. Even the ring itself. She's a picto. A spray painting picto. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed. Staying calm no matter what she throws at you. If you manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the Cruiserweight division. The writings on the wall. His lyrics. All right. Ding ding, round 2. Oh wait, does Anna have anything else to say? I neglected to mention that the audience will be watching the match remotely. Sugar personally designed their avatars, so try and steal a glance when you can. Oh, okay. Another remote thing. Also, they said, by the way, they did our girl pick the Lala dirty again. Oh, Cryo, because this Lala's better artist than Cryo? Cryo's great. But Cryo does deserve more love, for sure. She got done dirty in Dawntrail. This is supposed to be her time to shine, and she was just sort of there, and then had her little moment with the parents, and that was it. But she did participate in battles this time. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take a sip of water as we get the intro here. Stay hydrated, everybody. Oh, they're all the same color for the remote audience. All very goopy.
The ring is her studio and reality. She's a rebel with a cause.
Rebel with a cause.
All with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
I love how her pigtails kind of vibe is like the puddings on her head. It reminds me of the electric gym boss in with the Magnemites on her head in Paldea in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. All right, here we go.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Oh, she's got an accent.
Gallery of Glamours!
I was a bit late. I was just like, oh shit, that's probably a raid wide. That was something loose. Doesn't make sense into pudding.
This.
I'm gonna stick with the Brooklyn accent I gave her. Explosions. Okay, bombs. Okay.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Too nice. Beck Lug, that was the name of the character I was thinking of. Why are we standing? Oh, they're winged. Okay, understood. Red Bull gives you wings. Arrows. Like what, here? I think there was the other spot that was also good. Yeah, there we go.
Will the challenger be all right?
Target? What does it mean? Single style? Oh, they all go to the target, right? So it's like in a cross attack. Oh, multi-hit attack. Got it. That's probably a good spot to use my Lily.
What's your favorite color? An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Autumn Sunday.
Okay, look at that. She's got drones that help do the painting for her. All right, we're transforming the environment to desert.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
Oh, hold on, Max Elise. Hold on. Layer. Oh, she added the sun. What does it mean? Sun's on the right half of the painting? Taking damage over time. Got it.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Okay, cactuses are gonna sprout. What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, they're gonna explode.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Fucking Jesus.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Okay, we're still taking damage over time in this. I love it. We're participating in art, guys. Oh, uh-oh.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Another one. Plus exploding shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
What's your favorite color?
Shit, Rav. He's alive.
When you can't decide on one thing.
Plus a bomb. Plus a target.
What do you think of this?
I'm sure I can fry it. Okay, bombs. And arrows. Okay, we're good.
Ha! Effortlessly dodge.
Woo!
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
All right, river time. There's probably gonna be some like unique savage landscapes, isn't there? What a fun fight. Oh, we're in the water.
A crystal clear river. How charming.
Taste of thunder. It's storming though, bitches. Watch out. Oh, that tickles. Taste of fire. Into the water? I'm guessing into the water. Yeah, the water is lightning resistance down, but fire resistance up. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I know elements.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Uh-oh. River overflowing?
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightening.
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
Oh. A big lightning storm.
A massive
Oh,
raging
shit.
storm. I hope you brought your parasols.
I hope you brought your parasols. Yeah, moving across the battlefield. I assumed it would. Okay, so if you're melee, you can just move across. Oh, shit. When did this get here?
The challenger's down.
I wasn't paying
Is this
attention.
near hidden? See if they can stay standing.
When you can't decide on one thing,
Bombs.
what do you think of this?
Flying bombs.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Well, all right. Woo. Both used our lilies there. All right, back to the river. So these are the two environments, basically. There's definitely going to be another one on Savage. That was the raid wide. Didn't have anything for it to mitigate it though. She's in the water, dude. Whoever our healer was. All right. Woo! Man, what a fun fight. The Arcadion fights are so whimsical, man. I love them. What a fun series of raids.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
The arenas are also like different and colorful too. I love it, man. I love it. All right. Let's see. Let's pass on the helm this time. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. All right. Yana. Hold on going. I knew you could do it. Your next match will be against the Cruiserweight Champion himself. But seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar Ride about psychonecrosis. Oh, right away. Okay, I thought maybe we'd do that at the beginning of the next one. And see if they've developed symptoms. We have to save them too, if we can. Alright, nod. I've borrowed a unit's terminal, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Are you sure? What if the president has it bugged? Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. Oh, never mind, she's on top of it. The two should be here any moment now. And by any moment now, I mean now. So what is this about, baby? Are we having a party here?
And that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you're giving me.
Yeah, no, about that. We have some heavy truths to drop here that maybe this music isn't appropriate for. Wait. What the fuck is this sound? Oh, they're scanning them for the necrosis. Oh, I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet. You're both dangerously close to doing so, like Yana, just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadion. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. Oh, man.
This is all very sudden, and I struggled to accept it. But for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words.
Yeah, I mean, that's why what Eutropia had gone off to, and we saw Brute Bomber had some symptoms or whatever have you, so... It's no easy thing to retire, I know. But for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. Yeah, we're only concerned about you guys, man. I know it sucks, but... This is the truth of the matter, apparently. This shit's dangerous and more dangerous than was thought. Well, you guys don't have to decide here. You can go. Take your time.
I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room. But I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green.
You have? You're not the party animal?
To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night out on the down. When I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's subtly exhausting. Soul crushing.
I'm also gonna drop the act now. Alright. Slightly exhausting, soul crushing. I'm average now.
I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans. But this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. Yeah, man. You know, sometimes that happens when you turn your hobby into a job. Having to continually have to grind at it. Yeah, man. Go rediscover that passion. Maybe take a break for a while, too. And come back to it later. Sometimes you need a break. As all things need both the rain and sun, sometimes, you know, you need periods of off time. You know, things to flourish. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. To think that was actually a burden on your shoulders. The ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think that I won't be able to step into it again. Yeah. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft. And this revelation might be a sign. Tell me to go back to my roots. Gotta return to the roots, you know? So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio. And its walls, my canvas. Alright, lass, hell yeah. It's been good for a time, but sometimes things like this, you know, can't last. You have to go down a different path. It's unfortunate that this shit was as fucked up as it actually was. Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright just to be myself. Yeah. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, we'd rather not die, of course. Of course, you know, we'd rather not die. And it's you we have to thank for warning us. Yeah, we're glad we gave you this warning, and thank you for heeding the caution. Their Eutrope's sister is Eutrope, her sister, is afflicted, so we take this with all seriousness. This is dangerous stuff, guys. Dangerous stuff. Be careful of the president. Of the Arcadion. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. Yeah, maybe don't, you know, all retire at once, because that's going to be definitely sus. You know, they fight with us and then they retire, you know? Obviously, they're not going to be fighting for a while, so they don't have to announce their tower time or right away. They can just play along. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents. Like Honey. But maybe Brute Bomber's worried he doesn't have anywhere else.
The brute bomber and the howling blade, however. To the brute bomber and the howling blade, however, the Arcadion is everything. They can still find another path. They have to. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most. But it's a matter of life and death. Yeah, they literally can't. If they continue down this path, they will die. So they must find a new path forward for themselves, a new chapter in their lives. They can do it. All right, Yana. Twisted Vengeance. Yana appears to be lost in thought. Interesting. Okay, so there is going to be this fight next. I was wondering if the champion fight was going to follow the same pattern or not. It makes sense. Visually, we all thought Howling, from what we saw in the trailer, Howling Blade was going to be the last fight. Because visually, he's the most, like, over the top or whatever have you. But I thought maybe in terms of the story, it might follow the same way of, like, the official fighter first. So this guy, this is unofficial fighter. Right? We'll have to see. Yana appears to be lost in thought. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. Oh, we're returning to the gym. Okay. There's the first... I wonder if they're gonna have... oh, what's this? Downcast Idioson? They're just hanging around? Who are you? And the irregulars are going to be more than a few envious stares from those who don't have their own. You don't look like the covetous type, though. Of course, I registered mine ages ago, so it's not as if I could give it away even if I wanted. But that doesn't stop the occasional person from begging. Okay, so there's a lot of people showing off their regulators. So who's your favorite fighter? Interesting. I wonder if they're going to have a new set of fans that are going to be standing outside of the arena as well. Because there's those ones over there that are fans of the first division. All right, we'll come look at this later. Okay, hold on, we're going to the gym. Maybe those fans that are standing out there will have new dialogue. We'll have to check after this. One of those guys there is one of our fans, so... People out here with the doggos. Is the doggo? It's called the Royal Hound. Is it from the dungeon? In which case, dude, look at this motherfucker. Look how seamlessly the tail wags. Look at him. Little beagle. Oh my god, he does the jumpsies. I love him. Anyway, Yenna. Naomi will be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, let's share the good news.
Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. What? Look at this.
He was caught? What's happening? Is this happening in real time? Oh, Brute Bomber theme, dude. Uh-oh. Well, hand over all the feral souls you got. This is unbelievable, folks. Just when we thought the Brute Bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls and several of them at once besides. The madman's going to turn himself into abomination. Why is he announcing it like an announcer? This is a violation of the rules. You'll be banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way. I'm not the right accent. What is he doing?
Oh, unstoppable upstart.
if you're watching this, come and find me at the demolition site on the 8th level. Oh, on the 8th level, okay. We're going to fight again, and this time I'm gonna destroy you, you hear me? I'm going to destroy you. But why, guy? But why? That idiot! Instead of listening to us, he goes and does this?
The general public is unaware, but the doping tonic that Brute Bomber imbibes during his matches is actually a harmless prop he uses as part of his ring persona.
Oh, okay. Actually, he wasn't just doping, he was just holding back.
That's why his matches continue even when he's disqualified.
See, that makes more sense to me now. Just like, if he was really this thing, then it wouldn't be right. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it is just all an act.
Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly, turns you into an abomination, as Mr. Mem said, and in the worst case, it'll kill you.
So that's like in the experiments in the dungeon, what they were doing. So multiple souls. Okay.
This is likely because it greatly accelerates soul degradation, leading to psychonecrosis.
Okay. So that's why people absorbing the feral souls causes problems. And probably in the research facility too. It's because of the degradation of the soul. Oh, there's Medem. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. I thought after he said he loved that the president was all good, you know, like he thought the best of the president. I thought we should probably back out on telling him. But, you know. I'm sorry, but we couldn't simply leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease. And naturally, the Brute Bomber chose to believe him. Yeah, I was wondering if he would confront the president directly. That's not all. The president has sanctioned a grudge match between him and you on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. He's gonna just kill him? Because he thinks maybe he's the only one that knows? Oh, fuck, dude. We better alert everybody that they might be assassinated. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about his use of unregulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Oh, that's why he said it was an announcer. That's why he said it like an announcer. Everything is according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you. And he's using Brute Bomber to do so. He knows it's us. What? But the Brute Bomber's already exhibiting symptoms of psychonecrosis. This will kill him. Yeah, but apparently Brute Bomber blindly trusts the president. I know. I tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. He's gonna fucking die. Trusted the wrong person, man. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore this challenge, the Brute Bomber will inject himself with his assembled feral souls and come for you. In the city? Besides, if you still intend to become a grand champion and release all the souls in the Arcadion's repository, I think there's no way except through this fight. So prepare as best you can and then meet me at the Arcadion. I'll have a chauffeur take us to the venue. I'm coming too. I'm the one who caused all this by revealing the disease to Brute Bomber. The least I can do is be there. Man, some people we saw an image of the next fight in the preview and the patch trailer or whatever, and some smart cookies pointed out that they thought maybe it was Brute Bomber because the beastie whatever had red hair, and that even might be multiple feral souls because of the different beasts, some of the different beast traits. And man, they were on point. They were on point. Wait. Okay, yeah. There's our chauffeur. All right, met him. If you're ready to depart, then pray that let the chauffeur know as much. Yana? Let's waste no time, Calvin. The broadcast may have been staged, but the brute bomber's desire for revenge is most definitely real. There's no telling what foolishness he might commit. Well, we keep him waiting. All right, send this over.
Mr. Scallowin, I've awaited your arrival. It will be my pleasure to escort you via air wheeler to the location of your match, the 8th level definition site. All has been made ready. The broadcasting equipment is in place, and rest assured the device for manifesting your allies is as well. Just say the word and we shall depart.
Travel to the 8th level demolition site. Oh boy. So the 9th level is a residential district, right? So this is a demolition site. There's us in the car. I think that car, the mount we showed up, that was showed off as a mount in the live letter, so it might be the Savage mount. There's those cameras. Well, I think after this, our hand is officially revealed to the president. Bro, stop this madness at once. You'll place your life in danger. Oh, danger? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the Violate, the most heinous, most despised fighter in the history of the Arcadion. I fear nothing and spit on rules. I do whatever the hell I need to win. Including... I wonder if this is any way related to the primal rage of the warriors. He's gone and done it. He's injected himself with feral souls and transformed into a terrible chimerical fiend. So this is like a belladonna plant and then also a cyclops. He's no longer the brute bomber, but the brute abomination. Okay, we can't stay here. It's far too dangerous. We're on the battlefield fucking now. But I can fight too. No, you can't. Calvin. You can't. Not with a feral soul, lass. You're too close. All right. I'm counting on you to knock some sense into the fool. Don't worry, I got this. This is far from the hardest thing I've fought. Oh, he's got the little armband. Dude, I wonder if you could see in the trailer that he had Brute Bomber's armband. Because the boss was sort of at a distance, so... Oh, boy. Surprise grudge match. With Brute Bomber really fucked over. Like, look at that. Multiple transformation. That's a huge transformation as well. Ugh, boy. And this is the construction zone. Alright, damn. Oh boy. So yeah, there's definitely like a Cyclops and then like the Belladonna plant monster. I don't know if there's a third monster involved in this horde transformation, but interesting that they decided to go with a plant-based monster. I wasn't sure if they were going to go for multiple souls here, because I think there's lore on the Belladonna that it can change the upper part of its body, like its petals mimic a person to lure people in. And I was just like, maybe it just changes into something else, but nah, man. This is indeed multiple feral souls. Dare you to put the BGM to 50? Nah, this is as high as I'm letting the BGM go. I want to be able to hear myself think.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator.
The Brute Abominator. Twisted Vengeance, Brute Abominator. Oh, this one's got lyrics, man. Fix the hell on Arena.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
Brutal
Will the
impact.
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Stone Ringer.
Mine. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Okay, all right, a ring. And then also a tank buster.
Brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm.
Spore sack. So it's because this Cyclops usually has a club, that's why he's manifested a weapon, I see. And then this is the Belladonna abilities. Whoa.
Dear, Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Whoa. Uh-oh. I'm okay. Quarry Swamp? What does this mean? Oh, it was a gaze. I'm gonna die.
Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
Yeah, so if you got petrified there, you're dead. Stone Ringer, the stabbing. He's got, okay, so this is a sword this time. I'm assuming this is gonna be a donut? Yeah. Because the other one was a get out. Neo Bombardian Special. Multiple hits. Whoa! He's breaking the arena!
What fearsome strength.
We got sent to a new arena? He's on the walls!
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
Brutish swing out.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Stone Ringer, the stabbing. This isn't in. Okay, I was gonna go for the next res, but we're alright. Oh, he's moving this way?
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Fuck. Wow, a bit late on that one. Shit, I didn't realize he was casting. I should have known. Stone Ringer, the stabbing. Okay. Is he moving again? Spore explosion. Uh-oh. Okay, he is moving. Made it. Close one. So he's using his eye laser for that. Wow, what a man moving all around the arena, man. Power slam.
The rooftop is caved in! Such devastation.
We're going down? Such devastation. It was his intention.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started higher.
Oh man, we're really traveling around like an entire construction site with this. Wow. What was that? Club on one side, sword on the other. I'm assuming in, but also out. And now out. Wow, 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 wow.
Alive. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
A lariat, the brute bomber. Oh, I get it.
Power of this monstrous fusion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, there's a tower. Gaze. Brutal impact.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Why are people dead? He's got the club. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
All right, we're rezzing. Stoneringer 2. He's got a sword and his thing now. I'm gonna have to watch a guide for this after because I'm honest. I'm riding by the seat of my pants. Brutish swing. Is that? Oh shit, that's an in. Motherfucker. I'm gonna make fucking die right now. Shield, shield, shield. Oh, that's the out. Oh, I get it. It's the lariat. The across the room. That's why he said, oh, like the lariat. This time, okay, that's the out. That's the out. Oh, motherfucker. Brutal impact. Oh, this fight's gonna be appropriately brutal on Savage, isn't it? Okay. Club and out. Out. Okay, no, his thing is glowing, so it's gonna be an out. Right, so whatever weapon is glowing. Lariat. The one that's the side of the hand that's raised. In. Okay, turn away. Also, Busy said use the flowers to hide from the gaze. Got it. That's the mechanic. Oh shit.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Sorry, he just has the mace this time. Out. Oh shit, it was a tank buster, I didn't realize. Shit, he usually does pair that with a tank buster, doesn't he? Okay, both weapons now. Sword is going first. Lashing lariat. I made it. Brutish swing. We get out. Time is nigh.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Finish him. Woo! Dude, what a fight. Brutal indeed. Is he not able to transform back?
The match is decided! Victory
Normally when
goes to
the souls are expended,
challenger.
he turns back, but I think he's permanently transfigured. Oh, you don't need to turn away. You can just hide behind the plants? Oh, okay. All right, let's see.
It's all over. Until next time.
Gonna get a different piece of gear for everything. There we go. See what we get. Oh boy. Okay, Nobu, so Luna, do you like the fight? That was a lot. I love the arena changes. The arena changes were a lot of fun. Some of the mechanics were a little bit hard to read. I'm gonna need to watch a guide to understand what exactly was going on for some of them, but I picked up on a lot of it. Up, okay, here we go, here we go. Yeah, the Savage is gonna be crazy. No, God. We're too late. All those feral souls took their toll. The president had that broadcast cut the instant the match ended, so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. This guy trusted in the president and paid the ultimate price for it. He remains furious that you divulged information on psychonecrosis. I'll do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. Yeah. As soon as we heard that the guy trusted the president so much, we should have been like, we should tell him again a different time, because hopefully we'll get everything sorted. But alas. Like, sorted before he goes in to fight in the arena again, because they do have a time period where they're have downtime. I'm afraid what the president's gonna do now, if he is such a brutal man to sacrifice kids for entertainment. Oh no, the fucking cats, you son of a bitch. Howling Blade. Once again, we can't do anything in a cutscene. I never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. Oh no, he's crying. But worry not. I'll join you soon. You don't mean... Even after all this, you still plan to fight, kid? I'm afraid so. I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now. But I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversation. I, too, have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time, not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. But I chose to accept mine. Why? Doesn't make any sense. This is not your fate, my friend. You still choose to willingly walk this path? Why? You come from beyond the barrier, Calwyn. No doubt you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. We do. Well, yeah, that we're using souls, and you said you also don't wear regulator for the same reason you were brought up that way. Because these are Makote, so their parents were originally from outside the dome when the dome crashed down. Having been raised without regulators, I feel much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence, devoid of tension and excitement. Interesting. Interesting. Go on. Okay. All right. Jobs arranged for me were tedious, and there was no way to accept this nation's dreary reality. Dreary reality. I guess a lot of people, like, you know, like they said before, like there was that one Lalafell in the main story thingy, Bob, when we were talking to some people around the area, that was just like, you know, I never realized because they didn't think about death or how their time was limited. You know, they were thinking, oh, I'll just live eternally after everything's over or whatever have you, and they didn't think about the permanence of death, you know, and how real it was. That, you know, he was just thinking like, you know, what am I doing with my life? You know, like I have to get out there, you know? Should I be wasting my time doing what I'm doing is what that Lolo started thinking. You know, having been brought face to face with that reality. But I finally found joy in the Arcadion. Being my fighting persona is everything to me. Like it was for my friend. Yeah, but like, you could have done this differently. Like the Arcadion would have taken on a different light. It didn't have to be feral souls. We could have remade the Arcadion better. We can still. If the price for that is to die from psychonecrosis, I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. You don't make that choice for others, though. I'll pay the price, and I don't want to tell anybody else, and we'll just let everybody else die too in this arena fights. You fucker. You'll have no one to fight. Come, little one. The fucking cat, dude. They hit us with the cat, dude. Not the pets. How the fuck did this cat find itself in a construction site? How do you get here, cat? This is almost bad as Yopo and Last Alliance raid. How can he accept death so readily? He's an idiot, that's why. Freaking resolute idiot, but an idiot nonetheless. He's hitched his horse to the wrong carriage, but he's hitched it determinedly. Alright, Yenna. Damn it all. It doesn't have to be this way. It really doesn't. I'm sorry, Kelwyn.
It's just all so frustrating. You did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The president has wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the brute bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. And so matches of the Arcadion will continue, but after a delay. It'll be a while before your cruiserweight title fight.
Will it? What?
Say, I wonder where Naomi's gone. She wasn't here when I returned.
Uh-oh.
Family matters. Whoa, 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 why is her thingy lit up red? No, Yana, don't do it. Worry is writ plain on Yana's face. Did the president kidnap Naomi? Oh no.
After what's happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can locate Naomi via her terminal.
Motherfucker, we gotta get these guys into, like, witness protection program.
What? She's outside Everkeep.
Well, shit fuck.
She's never gone on off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Kelvin, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests that she's somewhere in East Yassulani.
Oh good, they still refer to it as Yassulani. I'm just like, why do we call it Heritage Found now? Yeah, Yassulani is Yassulani. Alright. Or unless East Yassulani is still a subsector in the Heritage Found zone. Alright, we gotta go. The sister is in danger. My god, shit's fucked. Oh my. Alright, let's go find the sister. Damn, she's far afield, man. This place is dangerous. Like, regular people fear to tread here because of all the lightning strikes and stuff like that. People just make fucking die. Yana?
According to the signal, Naomi should be in this area. Naomi, you had me so worried. What were you doing here?
I'm sorry. Your trope contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come.
Out here in the middle of nowhere, man? No way your sister would put you in danger. Are you sure you aren't being lied to?
What the fuck? She was...
Was she a fake all along? Is the actual sister dead?
Forgive me, Naomi. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice.
M4S? Oh, she wants to lure me out to kill me. For my soul? Why you keep doing this if it keeps hurting you, lass? Oh no.
Witch hunt cannons. Sunrise Sabbath. Your trope, please don't do this.
It's too late. There's no going back.
If you won't go back... Then what? So you won't either? Dude, don't do it. Then neither will I. No, don't do it. The kids are Super Saiyan fighting. Yeah, man, this one's a Bob. Empress music. Oh, she did it? Has the sister grown that week? From the start, I thought it strange that you tried to take another's life to save your own. The truth is, you aren't here to save yourself. No. You want to save the man you love. And you're willing to take that life for him? Okay, she wants to save Howling Blade, but he's too determined. He's accepted his death. Not only him, every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonecrosis. Oh no. All the ones in the heavyweight division. Even so, they continue to trust the president. Oh, the ones that go higher up, the more trust they have in the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. To breed loyalty, he was probably looking for people. He was probably looking for people that were in a desperate situation, that wouldn't question things and maybe wouldn't be missed. Howling Blade. Atsara. Oh, that's his name. Is no different. He chose to remain at the Arcadion rather than be with me. And yet he was going around telling people that you left him, that son of a bitch. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, I'd find a cure. No matter the cost. And so what? You want to get my one soul? Who else are you gonna fucking harvest for another soul, man? Ugh. Oh no, one more time the feral soul thing. She's got the psychonecrosis too. Oh no. Not you too. Naomi warned me that this might happen. But I had to stop you. No, you fucking didn't, man. I could have handled it. You didn't have to risk your goddamn life. Shut your mouth.
Honestly,
I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Obviously, I'm the sensible one in this fucking family. You goddamn idiots. Naomi. We're sorry, Naomi.
there's no need to fight. I think we can save everyone.
Together we can. Let me talk to some people. I have contacts.
A treatment for psychonecrosis that doesn't require Kelwyn's soul.
Just my soul, by the way. I don't know where you're going to find these other souls.
I believe I found it.
What? But I scoured all the data. There was no such thing. All the data from within the dome, bitches.
You looked at the data in the Arcadian's archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military's research logs. And there I came across something called the regeneration factor.
What? Regeneration factor? Regeneration factor? What is it?
When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery as part of life's design. Okay. Apparently, Limblum scientists have developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need.
From Limblum? Okay, alright. Does that mean we might be going to Limblum in the next patch? I mean, it could be still out there, the remains of it on the 9th. We're going to the 9th? But that was centuries ago. Does the stimulant even still exist?
As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in report that its formula has been determined.
Oh, they determined the formula. I think there was a medical facility that was in living memory that housed a lot of, archives of information. And one of the living memory people there, like, those that, in some of the side quests, some of the living memory people, the Endless, stick around because of their will, because they feel like it's unfinished. And I think there's still one that's acting as an archivist there because she feels like that knowledge is going to be important there eventually. We don't know how for long though.
The problem is the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further.
I know where it could be.
And for this, we'll need your help, Eutrope.
Listen, kid, you're not getting my soul. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. And no harm, no foul. You just attacked me a couple of times. Not the first time I've that's happened to me. But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry for trying to kill you. And if you're gonna stop, man, whatever. I'd rather have an ally 100 times over than an enemy. Oh shit, she's back now.
She's only fainted, thank goodness. We'd best take her home so she can rest.
Guys, maybe it's better if you stay with Oblivion for the time being. I'm worried that you're gonna be attacked. Who knows what this president will do? He's clearly willing to sacrifice lives. Alright, Nauni?
To think that Yana's manifested the illness as well. You need to figure out the formula for the stimulant as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Alright, Yana? Eutrope is resting upstairs. Her psychonecrosis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still until we can treat her.
You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now.
I'm sorry, Nauni, but I couldn't just stand there and let Eutrope harm Kelwyn. I would have been fine, lass. Promise me you won't use the Feral Soul again, or I could have stopped her myself, you know. I do want to say I could have stopped her myself, you know. What do I want to say here? Promise me you won't use the soul again. If push comes to shove, I know she's not gonna do it. I could have stopped her myself, you know. That's true. Given that your Eutrope has become weaker, you probably could have fended her off alone. I didn't need to intervene.
You seem fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright?
Yeah, lass, I appreciate you wanting to defend me, to want to do something, but you risk yourself too much for it. Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadion will continue. With that being the case, we should also continue to trying to convince the fighters to retire. The first being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. He seemed pretty unconvinced. We have to save him. For Eutrope's sake, not least of all.
But how can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies?
Nod. It just so happens I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from the competition. What are we just going through things and people are retiring left and right as we go through?
So we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadion.
Exactly. With the people eyes on him, the cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. Once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. All right, we're gonna force him to retire. We're no longer asking.
But how will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from Madam for a while now, and
Oh no.
and Arcadion wouldn't cooperate with us.
We'll ask Kenny for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf.
The Howling Blade.
I'll contact Honey right now. Honey, be lovely. We're forcing the Howling Blade to retire. We need your help. Fucking idiot's determined to fight till he dies for some reason. And she's on board. We're gonna lie in wait at the Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge. And do whatever it takes to get him to accept. Okay, leave it to me, I guess.
I'll stay here and look after your trope. Best of luck to you.
All right, Naomi.
I'm praying for your success.
All right, time to our turn to issue a challenge.
Hey, motherfucker, that's right. I'm talking to you.
Oh, look, there's little wolves with like fumes coming out of it. All of this is either like they said, all this graffiti is either that Lawless or people that are imitating the Lawless. The graffiti squad. Oh, there they are. With Honey Bee Lovely. Anna? Honey's ready to go. Just give her the word and we'll set out we'll set our scheme in motion. Ah, there you are. Now that all the performers are in place, it's time to steal the audiences. I mean, begin our broadcast. Steal the audience's hearts. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honey Bee Lovely, with a special edition of something rather. Today we have a pair of eggs who just established fierce black cat and the unstoppable episode of Colin. Damn, that went really fast. Hold on. This one stopped though. With a special edition of This'll Sting. That's the name of broadcast, This'll Sting. Fabulous fierce black cat and the unstoppable upstart Kellen. Hi guys. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Kellen's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade. They're up in the ante. That's right. There he is, right over there. We're accosting him on the streets. What is this about now? Oh, there's a crowd gathering around. Oh my gosh, the Arcadian fighters. Kellen wants to say something to you. Kellen, go ahead. The camera turned to me. We're put on the spot. We have the option. We have the option for ... Oh shit, I have to speak. The loser of our match has to retire. We said we could do it. Go and be brave. But what happens if we press ... No, come on. Kelwin can do it. I believe in Kelwin. She's stronger than me. You've taken me aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring. The notion I'd lose to you is more far more laughable, or is the whimpering wolf afraid of losing? Alright, we're going into it, dude. Put on the show. This is just like, no you. Let's go with this one. You're naive if you think I'll play into our hands. Oh, this is the Honeybee Lovely fan.
That's weak for a champion, if you ask me. I'll bet he's really just afraid to lose.
He clearly has no confidence.
You're a champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge.
The fans are on it, dude. Being forced to retire if he loses? So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. Uh-oh. What is he gonna say? What are you gonna do? So tell me, what gives your life meaning? Helping others, exploring new lands, fighting formidable foes, helping those in need, or earning coin. These are our options. Tell me, what gives your life meaning? It would be both exploring new lands and helping people in need. But which one to choose? But which one to choose? Bit of both, I would say. A counselor to the people, shepherd to the stars in the dark. Helping those in need. Are you gonna ask me not to help people in need? Helping those in need. You're a kind-hearted soul, but you can't help everyone. And sometimes people don't want help even when you offer it to them. That's true, but we usually persevere anyway. This reminds me of the conversation that we had with Lise when we went up by the ship in the mountain area. She was just like, you hold true to yourself, and you know, you don't let it get you down, and you help people even sometimes when they don't want you to. Sometimes we can't help everybody. Sometimes it's just enough. It's all we can do is just save ourselves. Dark Knight. In any case, if that is what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up should you lose. Bitch. You give up being a fighter. You give up helping people in need? What the fuck? If you agree, then we have a wager. Do the things I will do to save this man's life. But I won't lose, will I? Did you hear that, viewers? For their hardly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. Oh my god, okay. The things we could say there. Money. Money is my purpose in life. Give up money. Become a monk in the mountains. No personal effects. I wonder what the other options will be. There's probably something you can play back in the cutscene. Well, we managed to pull it off, and it was in no small part thanks to the nearby customers.
Did we do well, Miss Honey?
It was no part thanks to nearby customers, and by that I mean you're apparently following who you put up to this. Oh yes, you did extremely well. Thank you all so much for your help. That's her loyal drones. So that's how it is. You really are something else. I get what I want. Well, the rest is up to you. For everyone's sake, and Brute's memory. Rest his soul. See to it you send the Howling Blade into retirement. Alright. He has to live on for his friend. Carry on his memory. Right. That's all that's left is to win. Come, let's head to the green room. All right, and back we go. This time straight to the Arcadion. There we go. All right. Yana? This is it, Kelvin. The cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. All right, let's do it. The Lone Wolf. Are we in the sky? Yana would formally introduce the cruiserweight champion. The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again, you've cut through the competition. Again and again, we emerge victorious, and more shit than fighting kids with empowered souls. With empowered beast souls. I'm confident you'll do the same this time. These guys are show fighters. They haven't did it. Okay, all right. I was gonna say they haven't really fought. What have they fought for? You know, they have this pastime, this purpose, but they're show fighters compared to us. These are a bunch of show dogs, and we're a fucking wolf out here. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponent. The actual wolf. As opposed to this guy. Oh. The Lone Wolf of the Arcadion. The Howling Blade. All right. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter, known for his unparalleled skill with the blade. Oh, okay. So he has fought at least some beasties. He's got some skill as a fighter. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good, clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles, as in the one who plays with the good guy, and he dazzles the crowd with his fantastical ring and blade of pulsing light. With the soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times. Now march into the wolf's den, Kelvin, and show him that you're no mere prey. Hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. All right, the last fight of this wing. The last fight. There's a lot of good songs in this wing. The Arcadian music keeps popping off. If your trophy could be here to watch, I'm sure she'd be cheering you on. Do it for her as well. All right. Round 4. Ding, 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 ding. Whenever these guys are ready to go. I know it took me a while to get through this story there. I know it took me a while to get through this story. Do I hit the ready check? These guys, they might have gone AFK considering how long I was doing the story, the next part of the story. All right, here we go. We're going in. Let me take a sip of water before we go in, everybody. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. All right, here we go. This reminds me of Diamond Weapon. Are we above we must be above the tower, like where we fought Zeralja. Yeah, he puts on the regulator to fight.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Howling Blade. The big poofy ears. Look at this Digimon out here.
Let's begin, shall we?
Oh, that's just good. Let's begin, shall we? That kind of voice. All right. Like he's got curly flute. The wolf in his own lair. What? Okay, that was just damage. Cleave. Yeah, this guy's like the hero of a mecha anime.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
A pack of... Oh, shit. I'm okay. For a second, I thought this gray part was the outer ring, but no, we were safe. Okay, so the sword up is the cone.
I do like toying with my prey.
Oh, okay. The side that the sword is on, got it. The side that the sword is on, got it.
Fend off a pack of wolves.
You definitely feel this guy is like the hero. What does that mean? Oh, okay, line attacks, okay.
Fly true. The earth is mine to command.
Dear, oh, okay. I'll be interesting to see how this fight changes with Savage, because we're going to be getting another mode, right? He's going to become full robot. It's probably the premise will probably be, what if he didn't decide to give up, and what if he,
Not bad.
you know, just like your trope did.
Not bad. but we've scarcely begun.
I like how it's the boyfriend and girlfriend, I guess, of this, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ads. We got a green wolf head and a yellow wolf head. This is definitely giving anime opening kind of vibes, I guess. Or maybe an anime ending.
Bear my biting wings!
This is the big boom.
Still you stand. How delightful!
He's destroyed the arena. Turned it into a tornado. So there's the camera that's showing off, but this is like, yeah. Nobody else says there's no arena out here. No audience, I mean. Oh, we're max Elise. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I got knocked into the death wall.
Fenrir's power can
He
be
paired
wielded
it with-
in surprising ways.
He has control over the earth.
Colossal thing come from?
Okay. Ah, classic tower fall.
Colossus to the sword.
Fuck. I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm okay. As I run and I howl at the moon. Alright, hold on. 2 seconds on my swift cast. There's one diagonal one there. Fuck. I'm okay. Ah, god damn it. Cone.
You're mine! Pack of wolves!
Fuck. Shit, I'm dead. We lost Rezzers. I got hit by the tower, that's why.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Unfortunate. I don't think the tanks are gonna get 30%, but we can at least observe the fight more, I guess. So this is the pay attention to the sword. So this one first, and then it goes clockwise. No, it's going. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's that one first, and then counterclockwise. Whew, would have misread that one. So I have to look a lot what the boss is doing during this. Rav with where was the heels? Heels were pancaked on the ground, needed to be spatulaed up. We were both got flattened. Alright, Jay's doing a valiant job, but I don't know what the point is. Shouldn't he wipe? Ain't no way he's gonna... Okay. Burn down that amount. Ding ding, round 2.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Well, guys, I guess we have to give up, give up on helping people. Luckily, the story doesn't rely on your first go-through.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Okay, yeah, that is the straight, so then this is the cone. Okay. Gotta pay attention to what he does with his blade after that.
Well done.
Mine. Cone.
I do like toying with my prey.
Alright, wait for the right slash on that one, and then this way.
Can't
All
you
right.
fend off a pack of wolves?
We gotta watch. I'm okay. We didn't get hit by the vuln. Dodge just in time.
My troop! The earth is mine to command. Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
Holy shit. The heads probably do a different color. Oh no. Ah shit, we split the stack. Stack went on different sides. Whoa, we didn't have enough. I didn't realize we had time to cross. Ding ding ding, round 3.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own
Well,
lair?
we're learning to fight.
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Right line, cone.
A stylish evasion, well done.
Alright, same time, pay attention to what he's doing. Line. Down.
Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one.
You know what? I should have probably thought fast and done some
The
mid or
Challenger
something.
rises again.
I don't know if I had my
Can they
wings
turn
to be
this
able
around?
to when that stat came
I
out.
do like toying with my prey.
Okay, so it's gonna be clockwise from this guy. Shit. I got hit. Did not move fast enough.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
Yeah, it only goes a line forward in the direction he's pointing, so like a kind of star shape. It doesn't go behind the sword.
Flying true! The earth is mine to command!
On Axles.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Alright, here we go again. Alright, we're all together for this one this time.
Bear my biting wings!
That's Lange. Alright, we were super mitted for that one, so we're fine.
Still you stabbed. How delightful!
Alright, watch him, watch him. Line. Cone.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in
Oh, close the
surprising ways.
towers. There's like a face at the top of them. Alright, we're okay here. Whoa, 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 close, close, close.
Put the Colossus to the sword.
Very close. We're fine. I've played the slices right. I fail at it sometimes, but there's not 4 of them. I've done harder shit than this. Gold Saucer was my training ground.
That must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Look at him. Line. Gonna go into the
You're mine! Pack of wolves!
Oh, so we got hit by a bleed. Okay, this is where I died before, but okay, we're okay. Why it happens again?
Extraplanetary pursuit. Oh, it's multi-hitting. It's alright, we're shielded out the wazoo.
Try this!
Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. We're good. Oh, fuck.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Flower time.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Shit. Woof. Okay. Watch him. Line. Donut. I think it's always line and then... sorry, not line cone, not line donut. Barely hit. Whoa. Cruiserweight champion. Alright, tough opponent. Barrage of attacks.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
All right. Oh boy.
It's all over. Until next time.
Well done. What is this? Groovy glasses. Oh, are the... Nah, I don't usually... We'll give it to somebody else. Okay, well, there we go. Pass. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for joining. It was a lot of fun. Dude, this wing pops off. This wing pops off, man. Be super interested to see what the savage fights are like. All right, I'm exiting the party. That way, if anybody else decides to leave, it'll just be like, leave, and we'll get the leaving sound. But I greatly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining me. Man. Whew, those fights are gonna be tough on Savage. Those fights are gonna be tough on Savage. All right. Let's see how we're ending out here. You know, it really puts into... Sorry, I was thinking, you know, like when we gave the challenge to that guy. When we gave the challenge to that guy, the Howling Blade, he was just like, you know, for him to say like his whole purpose in life is the Arcadion and fighting the Arcadion. And that we have to give up on our own person, our own like meaning to life. It really shows you like how... Like he's willing to die for the Arcadion. He's willing to die to be a fighter here.
So, you know, it just goes to show that's his perspective. Like, this is his everything. Really. But, like, it's not like he can't do things in other ways. Oh, man. Like, he could find, like, a similar... Like, it doesn't have to be exactly this. Like, he could do something slightly different. Like, he could be a fighter in a different arena. Does it have to be Feral Souls, my guy? Anyway, though, Yana, you did it. You really did it. You're amazing. You know that. We fought, listen, we fought the literal manifestation of despair in the universe. This was nothing to us. You were simply too strong for me. My guy. I gave my word. I intend to keep it. I'll retire from fighting. Have maybe, you know, maybe in crossing blades with us, have you seen that maybe you can fight in other ways? Thank you. We're just trying to save you, my dude. This. I've escaped imminent death. But I've also lost my purpose in life. Find a new one. A new chapter to your tale. Tell me, what am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know. There are battles you can still fight. Help us oppose the president, or let's avenge the brute bomber together. There are battles you can still fight. Help us oppose the president, or let's avenge the brute bomber together. This would be like, well, it's specifically avenge. This would be like, I don't know, live for revenge. Let's go with there are battles you can still fight. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. He should be stopped, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continue to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. You fool! You can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death! And there are people who care for you, even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Trope's been fighting alone to try and save you. To try and save you. What? She vanished without a word, soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. I searched, and I searched, but I could find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Kelwyn. Seeing how strong she was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting. Let's make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the president as excuse, not to face the bitter truth. And in doing so, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Natrope went after Kelwyn for her soul. Oh. We're gonna tell him, yeah, didn't you hear during the fight where she's just like, I'm gonna have your soul? She was being literal. She thought it was the only way she could be with you. Who could see no life outside of the Arcadion. I have no words. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. I guess you can't rely on a title for a purpose. I said before, who are we but counselor? A counselor to the people, shepherd to the stars in the dark, Asm. But it is not the title that makes us. It is we who make the title. Even if we had no such calling, we would still do what we do, right? Even if you don't have feral souls, you can still do what you do. Just be a different way. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you, like they did. You must carry on for him, my friend. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The president has done enough harm, and I will help you stop him. All right, let's do it. That's right, you damn idiot. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. All the fighters. To be fair, this guy has competence outside of using a feral soul because, like he said, he was skilled with a blade. Uncertain how much the other fighters have skills with fighting outside of using a feral soul. The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, simply Ritsara. Let's continue talking at my gym. Eutrope and Ayune are there, and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. Don't die. This isn't we saved you and now you're gonna get executed by the fucking president. Oh boy. Alright, we've managed to save most of them, except for the poor brute bomber. Rest in peace. May his memory be a blessing. You know, we learned that, you know, outside of his persona, he's actually, you know, there's a sweet guy that Kitten likes. They're just like, guys, we gotta show him that he's good so that they feel bad about him dying. Put kittens on him. Show him with kittens. And even that guy said, like, he was a very quiet person before. And he just really loved the persona. Alright, Yana. Oh, the cats are back. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. Here, suddenly take cats. We'd be glad to. Naomi has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. Alright, that's great. It all works out, I guess. She must be upstairs with your trope. I'll go and see how they are. She must be. I told you guys you need to go and witness protection. May I come too? Of course. You and your trope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect, assuming she's, you know, conscious. I'll stay here. With the cats. Oh, of course, they've disappeared. We have a situation. And Naomi and your trope are gone. I fucking knew it, guys. I told you, witness protection. They've been kidnapped by the president. Naomi wouldn't take your trope outside in her current state. And her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them. Oh. It's the president. I have your sisters. We haven't seen Medem either. Wait, familiar voice. Is this Medem? Dude, was Medem the president the entire time?
Kelwyn, the young enhanced warrior, for your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my most esteem.
No, maybe it's not. That voice. It's the president. But why is it familiar to us then? No, it's gotta be different because the president talked before when Medem was president, so maybe like...
Kelwyn, the enhanced warrior, for your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script.
I guess he must be... It's because we heard him once when he approved our fight versus Eutrope. Even though she was technically unlicensed. Because she had been gone for so long.
And so, as a safeguard against future deviations
from the script, dude?
I've taken Eutrope and Ayune into my care. After some coaxing, Medem divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. After some encouragement, as in I tortured him or something, and it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called.
I don't believe a word out of this fucker's mouth. Him who's sacrificing kids. What do you want from us?
Two simple things. Kelwyn must continue fighting in the Arcadion. She's too much of a draw now. She's a star. And you must never, again, meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise.
He wants us to keep fighting.
If you become Grand Champion Kelwyn, also repository will be at your disposal. And I will even disclose the location of the drop of life.
What is up with this guy?
That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division.
Knowing what we know of the main story, is this going to be like some other member of Preservation?
Yeah, I'm also an endless in the system, but all I like to do is fuck with the fighting arenas and control the friggin' people we entertainment or something. I don't know. Kill kids, I guess.
He's very focused on the script. But why? For what purpose? Why does he's gonna let us do everything we want? He says, but as long as we follow the script, it'll be fine. What does he get out of it? You motherfucker, wait, why are you killing kids, you fucking bastard? This guy, he killed Brute Bomber without his second thought. And all these kids. So, you know, I don't trust a word out of his mouth. So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move, and Eutrope and Ayune will come to harm. I told you guys. I knew it. It seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Kelwyn.
Yeah, okay.
But he's guys don't trust him. He's definitely gonna fuck shit up. And this drop of life shit, I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. I won't let you down, or that's a lot of pressure. No, man. Kelwyn has felt the weight of the fate of the life in the universe. As we said to Elidibus in the Pandemonium, it is a weight we have grown used to carrying. I won't let you down. Once again, these guys are show dogs compared to us. Maybe this guy had some fighting skill on him. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you. As will I.
I won't turn a blind eye to the president's depraved actions any longer.
They are very depraved.
Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me.
Yeah, man, don't so easily accept this. There is other ways. Believe. There's other ways to be to continue living your dream. There's other ways to save the people you love. It doesn't have to come to this. You know, all the fighters that decided to retire, like it was always shown, they have something outside of the arena. You know, they have something to fight for. Like Painter Lass had her roots of being a painter. Dancing Guy was just like, you know what? I'm gonna rediscover dancing for the love of it again instead of it being a job. And Honeybee Lovely is obviously, you know, gonna excel at whatever she does, and whatever she does, and has like multiple careers besides. And you know, there's only these two that were just like, what else do I do? This is all I have. You know, all the stuff that they tried before they didn't find a passion with, but even though it's scary, you can find another way to apply your skills to find something that you love. Because this is kind of fucked. Because the situation is kind of fucked, guys. He's over here now with the cats. With the cats. To think the president would stoop so low as to abduct Eutrope, convalescing as she is, and Ayune, a helpless child. Dude, he's been killing kids. Of course he has no scruples. We must do all in our power to get them back. And when we have, we must stop him once and for all, deep down. I know that's also what Hector would have wanted. The root bomber. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Yana?
Sorry. I'll be fine. Her sisters were just abducted. As long as we do what the president says, no harm should come to my sisters.
I like how even though it gets rid of other people, so we can see that in the cutscene, you can still hear all the spell effects of people casting.
Now, ahead of your campaign to become grand champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to you're ready for your next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please, come and find me here when it's time for the heavyweight matches to begin.
Once again, the only one. All right. All right, there we go.
Come to see how I'm faring. That's very kind of you. Truth is, I'm worried sick about Nayuni and Eutrope, but I know only too well that now is not the time to act rashly. Instead, Ratsara and I have put our heads together to see if there's anything we could do without drawing the president's attention.
Yeah, man, start looking for some back doors. Talk to Oblivion. We'll help you.
So please, don't worry about me. You should focus on preparing for the heavyweight tier. Your opponents will be fiercer than any before, and you'll need to be in tip-top shape to best them.
All right. So yeah, that is it for the 7.2, the second wing of the Arcadion for the story. So the next time the next wing of the Arcadion comes out, we're gonna see how the tale concludes. For the third wing, when that happens later down the line in the Dawntrail expansion, and take the fight to the president, see what he has in store, and who the fuck is he? And who the fuck is he? Obviously, the billboards have this mysterious shadowed figure in them with the Arcadian symbol in the background, so why haven't they shown him yet is going to be the interesting thing. Who will it turn out to be? Also, I didn't realize this before. Is this a two-headed Mamulja? Why is it crossed out like this? Interesting. But yeah, the Arcadian is such a fun raid series. This has been such a great tier to start in on Savage raiding with. It's been so much fun. It's been so much fun, and I look forward to when Savage comes out next week, where we'll talk to this guy over here. to unlock it. This guy is basically his story for the story for the Savages is he's making a comic about the fights and he's exaggerating them. is sort of it. He's a cartoonist. That draws inspiration. And we're gonna be, he's doing a series where we're the protagonist. But yeah, thanks so much everybody that joined for the fight with me in the ring, and yeah, great. I look forward to seeing how this stories conclude, especially who the mysterious president is, and whether or not, because they did say it's from Limblum. I wonder how we're gonna exactly, because I don't trust this fucking guy. I don't trust the president. I don't think he has the cure or anything like that. I'm very interested to see maybe, well, it will probably be related to where we go in the patch maybe. But if we do end up going to a new area like in the 9th, it'll probably be either still be in living memory or it'll be like just a tiny sub area like they did with Zero's like domain. So they can make it a dungeon too, I guess. They'd be like, yeah, we're going into a dungeon. That sort of thing. That'd be fun to have a dungeon somewhere out in the 9th and like whatever ruins lie outside of living memory. Or maybe the world is recovered or something like that. It's an interesting thought of like what lies outside of the 9th where the dome was. But yeah, we'll also look forward to seeing how we're going to be doing the Savage rating next weekend. So we're going to stop by this guy at some point to come unlock the Savage raids before then. And yeah, some of those fights are going to be fucking crazy with the Savages. I look forward to seeing what mechanics they throw at us. Like, I'm sure like Painter Lass will have an additional painting with more mechanics to it or whatever have you. I look forward to what Dancing Guy is going to have because that's a super fun fight. The brutal abominator. That one is gonna be, that one I feel like is gonna be quite tough. And the wolf guy has so many speed attacks, so, and then he's gonna have an entirely new phase as well. I look forward to it.